Hello and welcome to this demo of the insurance products from ALM. Today we're going to cover FCNS, which should be familiar to most of you in the claims world, Insurance Coverage Law Center, and Verdict Search, three reference solutions that are available to you from ALM. First up is FCNS. FCNS is your single trusted objective source for policy analysis, interpreting coverage, information on emerging risks, as well as trending insurance industry topics. After that, we'll take a quick look at Insurance Coverage Law Center. ICLC, as it's known, delivers current and continually updated insurance coverage information, including case law analysis, legislative and regulatory developments, verdicts and settlements, and other industry news, focused on the needs of insurance coverage attorneys and insurance professionals. Finally, we'll take a look at Verdict Search. Verdict Search is the leading provider of verdict and settlement research. It can be used for case valuation, litigation management, settlement negotiations, and risk assessment. FCNS has many great features, but today we're going to focus in on just a couple of them. First is the question of the week and our Q&A archive. The Q&A archive is comprised of questions that come from the Ask the Experts feature, where you can submit questions directly to the editors of FCNS. Click that button there, hit Ask the Experts, you can submit it to our editors, and they'll come back to you within 4 days, 3 to 4 days, with the answer to your policy analysis or coverage question. All of those are then compiled, and you get a question of the week each week, which is published here at the top of the page. When you click on this, what you'll find is a brief question, which actually shows you the question that was submitted by the user, but we take the name off and just simply say Ohio subscriber. Just below that, you'll see the answer that's provided by our editors. And they do use the policy language that, if you submit that the question is based on. So that's what they're doing in this case, is actually interpreting policy language. So let's go back to the home page. Now we're going to look at contract analysis. So our editors will analyze ISO policy forms, AAIS policy forms, and others. This is an example of a recent analysis that was conducted by our editors. But what you'll see is generally you get, in each case, a summary of the policy form at the top of the article with background. Maybe there's an explanation of why this particular form was created. And then you'll see in gray, highlighted in gray here, the actual policy language. That's from the policy form. And then below that, provision by provision, we provide analysis. So each provision, as you can see, is in gray with the analysis underneath that. Lastly, I'm going to show you a State Insurance Department COVID-19 update. This is an interactive map that was created by our editors to provide you with updates on a state-by-state basis. So these are regulatory updates from the state insurance departments. They might be claims handling requirements, they may be licensing requirements, but all of the updates that have been issued related to COVID-19 are provided here to you in order, from oldest to most recent at the bottom. As you can see, I'm looking at Texas here, but you could click on any of the states above and get the information that you need. Lastly, I want to show you our search and our alerts feature. So I'm going to search for liability, and you can see I can get results on the left filtered by lines of business or by type of article. But the neat thing you can do here is click follow and create an alert. This alert will then send you an email on the day of your choosing or each day of the week with information related to that search term. Insurance Coverage Law Center is another product from ALM and the team at National Underwriter. It's more focused on case law analysis versus policy analysis. So you'll see information in here regarding case law analysis, but you'll also see information related to legislative and regulatory developments, as well as verdicts and settlements, and other industry news that may be relevant to you as an insurance coverage attorney or a claims professional or any insurance professional. So here's a quick example of case law analysis. Scroll down here and find a relevant case that we can show you. At the bottom of the screen here, I'm going to click on Fret versus State Farm Employee Workers' Comp. So this is just a recent case that we provided analysis for. Now, you'll see a quick summary at the top and then a detailed case law analysis. These case law analysis are written by coverage attorneys. So somebody from our team will go through and write this analysis. So this is something that you can't find elsewhere that is unique to Insurance Coverage Law Center. Next, I'm going to show you a chart that's available. This is a chart of cases spurred by the COVID-19 pandemic. So we've taken all of the cases that have been filed and we list them here in this chart, state by state. There are quite a few cases in here, and so it would take you a while to scroll through this chart. But you can see the state, the jurisdiction, the name of the case, even the firm that has filed the case on behalf of their client. So this is really a great tool, and that is really our quick and dirty overview of Insurance Coverage Law Center. Next, we're going to take a look at verdict search. Here's the verdict search homepage once you've logged in, and I'm going to conduct a quick search and give you an idea of the types of parameters that you can use to search for verdicts and settlements within the verdict search database. So click search, and on this screen you'll see all of the different fields that are available to search by. You have the state, you have even the venue or county, you have the type of injury, what type of case it is, what type of an award, the award amount, the date range, of course, and then there's a lot of other information related to the plaintiff and other information, even the judge's name that you might want to search. So I'm going to search and do a quick search within California. I'm going to leave it on all counties or venues, and you'll see there are over 30,000 cases that we have in our database. Once I click on type of injury and choose type of injury, in this case I'm going to select arm and back, and it'll give me cases relative to that search term. And that leaves us with about 4,500 cases, so we need to narrow that down a little more. So let's click on type of cases, and then we're going to select one of these options here. I'm going to select employment. Okay, and that gives us just over 20 cases that we can look at. So we could refine that search further, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the list, and here you go. So at the top, you'll see fall from extension ladder caused back fractures. And in this case, the award was over $9 million. And you can see the type of detail that's available underneath, the injury type, the case type, all those parameters you saw, but with all of the detail provided to you. And down below that, if you click on this link that says View Document, you can get all the detailed information related to that case. Back up at the top, you'll see there's a number of different visual options as far as viewing the type of information in your search, including the median case value, the average case value, and other information related to the award type and the decision, whether it was for the plaintiff or the defendant. So that's a quick overview of verdict search and the type of searches you can conduct. We also have data available that can be purchased as a data feed if you're interested in conducting your own research on the cases in our database. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact me. My name's Dean Crestman. My email is dcrestman@alm.com. Thank you very much for viewing this demo and enjoy the rest of the conference.